Okay, let's go ahead and do number 3 here. Because last video I did do number 4 and 5 pretty well, I think. Okay, so on number 3, we're supposed to find the zeros, determine whether the zeros cross or touch or bounce for the function. So I've already kind of addressed this in a few other videos, but I'm going to share with you some more hints, I guess. So first of all, we got to understand that 3 minus 3 is 0. And notice it's squared. Here we know that negative 4 plus 4 is 0. Notice it's cubed. Here we know that 1 minus 1 is 0. And notice it's a 4 power. Now, what does that really mean? Well, let me get a blank page here, if possible. Here we go. So what that means is, oh God, my memory's failing me already. Was it 3? 3, negative 4, and 1. So 3, negative 4, and 1. Now 3 was an even square root. So we know it's going to bounce. Okay. We know that 1 was an odd root, or also is even. Sorry about that. And we know that negative 4 was an odd root. So I think this is worth doing a sign line on real quick. So I'm going to teach you more perhaps than your teacher taught you. So let's say there's 1, there's 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4. So we know we have intercepts at those 3 points, right? But now let's pick a value between 1 and 3, like the number 2 here. So 2, if I plug in 2, notice that whatever that is, it's squared right here. So it's going to be a positive. And the 2 plus 4 in the middle is going to be a positive. Even with the odd power, it's going to stay positive. And then the 2 minus 1 is 1 to the 4 power is positive, right? So we know between 1 and 3 it's positive. So it's doing something like this. Okay, now let's clean this up a little bit. Now let's pick a value that's bigger than 3. Let's say I pick a number like 4, for instance. Okay, well, 4 minus 3 is 1. Squared is still positive. 4 plus 4 is positive. Even the cube power stays positive. 4 minus 1 is 3 to the 4 is positive. So we know that after 3 it's positive. So now what we figured out is, remember 3 we knew it was going to bounce or just touch. And see how the function stays positive here and here. So it's bouncing on top upwards, you see. So now we know that's what that part of the function looks like. And then what else do we know? We know that 1 has an even power, so we already know it's going to bounce as well. And if I pick a value between 1 and negative 4, it should still be positive. Let's verify that. So I'm picking a number, well, I could just pick 0. So 0 in here gives me a negative, but the squared makes it positive. 0 here gives me a positive, that stays positive. 0 is negative 1, but the 4 power makes it positive as well. So notice it does stay positive to the left of 1. So basically, we already know what our function looks like. It looks something like this. Now, how did I know it went through negative 4? Because if we look at our function here, the plus 4 is the only odd function. Anytime it's a single root or any odd root, This could have been a 5, 7, 9, or 1. Of course, it's a 3. Anytime it's odd, we know it's going to cross. Okay. Anytime the power is even, we know it's going to bounce like it did there and like it did there. But overall, we already know what our shape looks like. You see, it's going to be like that. So that basically, in a nutshell, is number 3. Just remember, even powers means it's going to bounce. Odd powers means it's going to cross and go through.